ain't a somber episode. This won't be somber. Thank God. Because, it can get somber really quick in here. We're such sad, fat boys, bruh.
Yeah. I mean, speak for yourself. I'm big boned.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Polytickin Podcast. I'm Marcus. That's Sefa, bruh. Episode 45. We're here. We're here. Still.
Everybody's been talking about the shirt swimmer thing.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm sick of y'all, man.
What? What were they saying to you?
They're not saying to me, but just the comment. I'm sick of y'all, bruh.
What?
Because for the most part, everybody feeds off of the jokes and the clowning and I guess you could kind of label it as negativity a little bit, but it's like friendly negativity,
right?
And then I give you guys a good batch of it, that friendly negativity, and all of a sudden everybody wants to be freaking Oprah Winfrey in the comments. Go, Marcus.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Get better. Yeah. Oh, man. I was reading the comments sick to my stomach, bro.
Yeah, you should be. Yeah, you should be sick to your stomach, you jealous hater.
Hey, you know what? I took my shirt off too. I didn't hear nothing about it.
Yeah, but you was talking shit. Calling me a traitor, betrayer.
Bro,
knife in the back.
The way that you came about telling that story, the way that you were the way, and I was like, oh, bro, I know exactly how to play this. And as soon as you started going and I started going, I was like, should I end it with telling? I was like, I have to.
You have to.
It brought it full circle, bro. It was hilarious. So, I took my shirt off too. I don't see nobody in the comments saying shout out to Seth.
Yeah, you get enough of that. You're fine, dog. I want more of that. Give me more of that.
So the comments was hilarious. Hella people was tapping in. We appreciate everybody, but the fact that fool Finn be tapping into the thing is so dope because I grew up listening to his music. You know what I mean? So I think that's pretty dope, bro.
Hey, yeah, Finn called it player, so it's player. Everything's player because Finn said it was player.
Yeah. All right. Finn is a legend.
Yeah.
A legend. But he called it player, but also Finn's, his big songs. My baby's at the altar. Hey. And come on, bruh.
Hey, there's nothing for me to say because Finn already said it.
Okay, whatever.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I remember a point in time in your life where your statements was your statements, regardless of celebrities backing it or not. That's you changed, bro.
Still the same. No, it's still the same. It's just celebrities just happen to be tapping in. That's all. Icons, legends just be tapping in, bro.
I remember you used to stand on your word with or without a crowd, and now all of a sudden you got a resume with your statements. Who back this statement this week? This dude, bro, changed.
Yeah,
man.
I was just waiting for it, dog. Just waiting for the icon to tap in and be like, oh, I'm out. Quit Hollywood. I'm out. I'm selling out. I'm done.
Oh,
holy
man.
Shit, bro.
Anyways,
bro.
Anyways.
Huh? How the hell have you been? I've been good.
Yeah? How you been? What you been up to, bro?
I actually haven't been up to much. For real this time, bro. Like, I didn't go anywhere this week. Don't do that. I didn't go anywhere this week. Just to work. Just the gym. I haven't done shit, but I do have a funny story. What was it? What's today? Monday? Yesterday. No, Saturday. I was sitting at Ultimate Texas Hold'em, chilling, watching, you know what I mean? And then, sometimes gamblers get in their feelings when they start losing.
Ooh.
So there were two old fools, and it's always hilarious when it's two old fools start talking shit at the table because it's like, oh, you just don't know what's going to happen. And if it comes down to it, like I start making bets in my head, like who would win. So these two old fools are sitting there just talking.
You're sick.
Yeah, I'm a sick bastard. So
it's too much UFC.
Yeah,
too much UFC.
Like they were just sitting there playing or whatever, and they start chatting, and then it starts getting louder. What? Huh? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Both old Filipino dudes. What are you gonna do? Huh? Or what? Are you gonna punch me? And then they get really close, face to face. nose to nose. What? Do what? What are you gonna do? A whole lot of that. So nothing really happened. I just wish it did. But as it was happening, I turned my full attention to the fight.
So
are y'all gonna y'all gonna do this?
So in that situation, if they did start fighting, is it in your job description to go and stop it, or
no?
So what do you just watch it?
I'm just gonna sit there and watch it. I'm not security.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dang, I remember back in Samoa, you and Caleb trying to stop a fight. You seen the dude getting beat up, and you try to stop a fight. Now all of a sudden you take your shirt off. You take your shirt off at the pool. You see two old men about to kill each other. You're just like, nope, not my job.
Yeah, not my job.
Yo, this guy's different, yo.
What are you talking about? See, that situation's a little different, and you know it. Don't do that. We can talk about that.
I would be inclined to stop this.
Yeah,
Albert and Ernest from killing each other.
What happened to do your stuff?
Do your stuff, but don't do it too. Don't be old
to me.
No, don't do it too much. Old people, bruh. No, I'm cool.
I mean, they weren't that old. I'm not talking 70s, 80s. Maybe like late 50s. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they was 60s. Oh, they was just men then. It wasn't old.
Yeah, they was just men. Grown men.
The closer we get to that age, no, they're regular.
Yeah, for real.
It's middle aged.
Yeah, we say that now as 30-year-olds, bro. Like, oh yeah, no, that's still young, bro.
Yeah, that's hella young.
Yeah. Yeah, that's hella young.
Have you seen people fighting at the casino?
Yeah. Yep.
Like fist fighting or just arguing?
Mm-hmm. It was at blackjack. It's always at blackjack. The scumbaggery always happens at blackjack, bro.
Why is that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Were they young?
They were young, yeah.
Okay.
I think one of them was he was just trying to, you can have two hands or whatever. You can pay for two hands or three, and somebody tried to come in like, hey, I'm gonna play on this hand. I was like, oh no, I got that. Like, no, I'm about to play on this hand. No, that's my hand. And then fisticuffs from there. Well, we're not really fisticuffs. The dude that was trying to get in on the hand just fucking, rugby tackled that fool and was trying to swing. And then.
So what, do they get banned from the casino after that?
I think so, yeah. I would hope so. You just let them come back in like, hey.
Well, apparently some people look at it as entertainment. They just shift their attention but don't want to help. So, I mean.
Yeah, well, it's not my fucking job to step in there.
Dang, what was it? Oh, did you see that? Actually, that's funny that you brought that up because there was a clip that went viral this week of the World Series of Poker. And it was two Asian dudes. Nice. And one was younger and one was older. Okay. And the younger dude was just mouthing off. He was just like, nice. Do you know who I am? I'm effing crazy. I'm psycho. I'll effing eat your face and saying all these crazy things. God. And then the old man, he was like trying to be cool. He was like, I don't think you know who you're talking to. And they both, the old man had a little accent. But the old man kept just saying, like, I don't think you know who you're talking to. I don't, like going back. And then the old man's like, I will kill you. I will kill your mother. I will kill your mother in front of you. I will torture you. He was going. You know how the old people get when they get mad and they just start saying the craziest thing, bro. And this was on TV, like legit. And the announcer was just like, I don't know what's going on, and like you could hear the moderators or whoever was throwing the contest was just like, hey, are you guys gonna play poker? Or are you guys gonna talk? Yeah. And then the guy was like, yeah, you come to my hotel after. You come. I'll show you. And then the guy was like, we can go outside right now, bro. We can go. But it was crazy, bro. Yeah. Like I guess if I was in that situation, I'd watch. But I was hoping the old dude just gave it to that kid. These kids, bro, they be talking crazy. Yeah. And they just think you can't hit me because you're not supposed to hit me. So you're not gonna. Sometimes, bro, there's people out there that do not care. You know what I'm saying? Like the venue does not save you. Where you're at will not save you. Yeah. If you're around the right person who will be like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna beat you up. And I would never, especially when you dealing with like an older Asian man, right? Mm-hmm. He come from a different school. Yeah. Like the older generation, they come from a different school. If he's not too old. Right. Because if he's too old, then of course physically it's not a threat. But like if they old enough to come from a different school of thought, but then they had a World Series of Poker final table, so they got enough money. They got enough. You gonna sue me for it? Yeah, dump it. I ain't tripping. Pay the fee.
Right.
Like I would not mess with somebody like that because it ain't nothing to them.
I believe that old man more when they start saying wild shit than that young kid trying to be fucking holy. You know what I'm saying? I'll always believe that old dude just talking about I will chop your head off and send it to your family. Like, dude, I will believe that shit.
You know why? Because they come from the school of I might just have to do this just so I'm not a liar anymore. Like they don't even want to cut your head off.
You know?
Now they got to do that because they said it.
Right. Yeah, they have to stand on their word now.
The young kids, they just say whatever. Oh, freaking fly to Arkansas, and we don't believe you. Yeah, we don't believe you, Tyler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I've been doing. What?
I feel it. Nah, that was crazy that went viral.
Man.
We went to a dog day.
Dog show?
Dog show?
Westminster day? Dog show?
Nah, not the dog, not like that. But we went yesterday. Me and my girl, we went to go to just like a big old, like they put hella stuff, hella tents, hella vendors.
Nice.
And they have like little events for dogs. So we went to go check it out. So our dog that passed away, she got it at a rescue from this company, and they're always there every year. So we went to go check them out. And we went, bruh. I got a little overzealous. I got a little overzealous, bro. So we was out there and everything was cool. The dog was nice. We seen the dogs racing, seen dogs in the pool, whatever. And we got to the food vendors. And there was this Mexican taco truck thing. And I was like, oh, yeah, for sure. So I got it. And I got a deep fried burrito.
Oh.
And I don't know if it was good or not. Because before I sat down to get my food, my girl was like, did you want some sauce? And it had no label on the sauce.
Oh, no.
It just had color.
No.
And usually, this is the way I gauge it. The lighter, creamier sauce is typically the mild. Right. And then the darker orange, reddish sauce is typically the spicier.
Right.
So I put a little bit of spice on one side of the burrito, and I put a lot of the mild on the other side of the burrito.
Right.
It was switched.
Oh, bro.
Bro, the mild sauce was the dark sauce, and the light sauce was the spicy sauce.
How unfair is that, bro?
Bro, we were in the sun because everybody that was under the tent, it was like right next to each other, and we didn't want to sit next to them. So we sat at the table that was in the sun. It was hella hot. And then I'm eating. The food is physically hot, but then the sauce is incredible.
Yeah.
Bro,
incredible.
Like my lip went numb after the second bite. So man, I was sweating. I looked like a guilty, like I looked like a stolen dog. I was just sweating. Remember that Key and Peele episode where the dude was just sweating?
Yeah.
My mouth was numb. My throat was burning. My face was so hot. Bro, we walked around to the pool part, and on one side of the fence of the pool, they had these like the sprinklers that be on the broccoli at the store.
Wait, the what?
Like the sprinkler, like the mist.
Oh yeah. Okay, I thought you said broccoli. I was like, why are we talking about broccoli here?
When at the store, the broccoli, when the thunder start going and then the mist turns on. You never seen that?
Okay, no.
Oh yeah, well I went over there to just start showering, basically.
Oh no, bro!
I started showering. I was like, oh my, and then I was like, I didn't even think about it. I was just so hot that I just started putting my arms in, putting my shoulder in, and then I looked to the side and it was an old Asian man. This fool had his whole face. That fool was just going like this and just trying to look. I was like, man, that fool look dirty. I was like, oh, I look just like that dude. I had to walk away. My girl was like, did you want to do that? I said, hell no, I'm cool. I'm chilling. And then after that, I was burning up and I was thinking, I was like, dang, that fat, then put it up would probably feel hella good.
That's what I'm saying. I was about to say that. I was like, bro, I think he figured it out because he's probably dealing with the same problem you was.
Dog, I was so burnt up. I probably would have I probably would have started drinking out of that mug. I put my lips on that thing, bro. My lips was burned.
Like with the holes, bro.
Dog, I was dying. So
that's like one of my I like spicy food, but dog, my body cannot take that shit, bro. It cannot, dude. It's like when I see hot ones and they do the the Reaper sauce or whatever the fuck, or the Carolina Reaper. Like I would try those, but I know I die. Like bro, it'd be bad. Like And see, and now, like, you was talking about, like, lighter colors and darker colors. Like, bro, once they threw in green, too, like, if it's a whole different color, now it's unknown. Like, it's an unknown quantity. Like, bro, what is this now? I have to try it. Now, my curiosity has been piqued.
Is this avocado or wasabi? What's going on?
You know what I'm saying? It's like, is this some kind of different chili? Like, what is this, bro?
Yo, can I just break off into a story real quick? One time when we was in Hawaii, my dad, he gonna call me and be like, man, you owe me for that story. One time we was in Hawaii with my Uncle Mo, and he a black dude from Philly, and he Jamaican too. He love his spice. And he had this thing, it was like Bulldog or Mad Dog, whatever, like hot sauce. Good and Lord. My dad was eating chili and rice from Zippy's. He's like, man, this chili too sweet. I need some spice. So he go in and he find it and he just put some on his chili and on the rice, right? Mm-hmm. This dude took one bite.
No.
My dad was out of commission for like 3 days. My mom had went to Samoa with my auntie to surprise my grandma, so she wasn't there, and I was like the primary caregiver. Bro,
the primary caregiver.
This fool was in the bed, like looking like Mother Teresa. I was like, Dad, you cool? He's like, I don't know, man. I told my uncle, I said, man, I don't know, that hot sauce messed him up. He was like, what hot sauce? I was like, that Mad Dog or that Bulldog. He's like, he used that hot sauce. I was like, yeah. He was like, oh no, bro, that's a hot sauce. Like I put 2 drops in a whole thing of chicken. I don't use it like and this
for
food,
one small plate,
bro. It was damn near, hot ones, like the bomb. It was up there, like hundreds of thousands of Scoville. It had the thing on the back, and so
it had the Scoville meter on there.
Yeah, and so my dad had put like regular Tabasco type of amount on his chili and rice.
No.
And he took dog. When I tell you he was out of commission for 3 days, bro. Oh man, and also just to get back to the burrito, bro. Last night, oh my dog. You know what they say? If it go in, it gotta come out. Oh my God, bro. Oh right. Oh, bro, I woke up at 4 a.m. this morning. I was about to say, damn, should I take a bath right now at 4 o'clock in the morning?
Bro,
it was so bad.
Did it hurt coming out?
Hell, bro, all night. I had the dog all night,
bro.
Dog, I don't even feel comfortable sitting down this long right now. I need like a toilet seat where there's no pressure in the middle.
Oh, shut the fuck up, bro.
Because it's real. It's real.
Yeah, it's real sensitive right now.
It's real. Hurt. Everything right now, dog. So
okay.
Yeah.
Hey, as long as you're okay, I'm glad you survived and you're here now. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, my brother done went through war to come back over here.
I was thinking about it.
Made it out, bro.
I was thinking about it too. If I had ate that for dinner instead of like at the lunchtime area and it would still be lingering on, I'd be like, bro, we can't do it this way. Yeah. Cut it. Hell no.
Nah, bro. Hell no. Oh, I'm so sorry you went through that.
Yeah, I'm like,
it'll be it. Oh God, I can go on all day.
When I tell you, bro, I was like, why the hell did I put sauce on it? Like it looked good on it, bro. And I'm telling you right now, I don't know what it tasted like.
Yeah,
honestly, my taste buds went numb after the first bite. Like literally, I was just eating because I don't like to waste food.
Yeah. Wait, did you finish the whole thing?
You know I did. Bruh.
My guy Sefa, man. EA.
Come on,
You
bro.
want to talk about masochists, bro?
Dog, the first bite, because I ate on the mild side, what I thought was the mild side. The first bite, I already knew, but the burrito was very expensive, and I was not finna waste it.
That's, you know what? That's fair. I identify with that. Yeah.
You know, I was not finna waste it. So then it happened, and
you couldn't save it. You didn't want to save it.
I had all the sauce. It was a fried burrito. It was gonna be, you know, soggy. After, you know, I don't like to eat. If I can finish it, I'm gonna finish it. I don't really like leftovers like that, unless it's good leftovers.
Right.
Like if the rice is separated from the chicken, then you can warm it up separately. It's cool.
Right. Yeah.
But if it's together, if the rice and the chicken is together in a sewer, then you just, you know.
They just toss that shit? What a waste.
No, you just eat it. You calm down, bro. I don't toss food. You see me, bro. Yeah. I don't toss food. I toss a salad out and like, oh, that's really stale in the morning.
Yes. Freshly made too.
I can see it's getting green. No, it's getting dark green.
Yeah.
Put that down. Cut it.
Yeah. Well, goddamn.
Anyways, bro, let's get off of that. Have you? We have some serious. We have a serious topic today, but before that, are you watching anything specific?
I finally finished The Bear. I was wrong. I wasn't on the season finales of the one before, and then I finished it off, bro. I mean, what the hell? What the fuck?
That season finale is crazy.
Yeah. You know, and there's hella implications in there too for next season. I'm looking at it. I'm like, duh, where's it going to go from there? And I'm feeling for, you know, Marcus, the homie Marcus, the baker. Like, that sucks, bro. That sucks. I'm just dog. Yeah. All right. I ain't going to say nothing, but yeah, I finally finished The Bear. I want to start watching the shows you was telling me about, you know, like that you're about to talk about right now. Reservation Dogs, all of these, bro. I want to start watching it, man. I just too lazy. And I've been playing a lot of Cyberpunk, so
you are a cyberpunk. I've been watching so Hijack finished. I don't know if I talked about that, but Hijack is done. Idris Elba. Y'all should go check that out. Super dope show. I don't know if there's gonna be another season. There might be. They kind of left it open, but not really. So we'll see. Twisted Metal. You remember that video game?
Of course.
What was your go-to car?
Sweet Tooth.
Which one is the
ice cream truck? Yeah, he had the ice cream truck. Or Axel. What's his name? Axel? Where it was the dude
race
between
car?
the two tires.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, with his arm stuck in there. Yep.
Yeah. I used to like the cat. Was it a Cadillac or like a, you know, like the hearse kind of car?
I don't know.
The pink one. Or they had I forgot the names. And they had a race car one too. Like a little speed racer one.
Okay.
But Twisted Metal came out with a TV show. It's a little grotesque. It's kind of like what's that show? Walking Dead-ish. There's a lot of blood, a lot of guts. But it seems fun. I mean, I watched the first episode. It was cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anthony Mackie's in there. You know, the Falcon. Yeah. And Papa Doc.
Yeah.
Clarence.
Yeah, Clarence.
Clarence's parents have a real good marriage.
And Clarence's parents have a real good marriage, bro. Oh,
I don't want to battle. He shook. Hey, I know all the words to all the battles in 8 Mile, bro.
Me too.
And I'm be for real. If Eminem wasn't white, he would have lost to Lotto.
Oh yeah, Lotto. Hey, Lotto was going off.
If he wasn't white, if he didn't have that whole thing, then he would have lost. That was a battle that was really close. Like, I don't understand how he got laughed out the building after that battle. Because he was
that 1 Pac, 2 Pac shit. Is that what? No. He said that to Papa Doc. No.
Yeah.
That was Tank Top. That's right. Tank Top. Yeah. Okay.
Tank Top screaming, Lotto, I don't fit you. You see how far them white jokes get you? Boys like, how Vanilla Ice gonna diss you? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, damn, now you just ruined that shit for me, bro. I love those battles too. It's like, yeah, you know what? He's not wrong, man. He would have got laughed out the fucking building.
No.
If Jimmy was not white, he would have got laughed out the building.
This is a horror flick, but the black guy doesn't die in this movie.
Yeah, that shit is hard. Yeah.
You think
I gotta murder that dude from Leave It to Beaver.
You think these dudes gonna feel this? You say, I got a better chance joining the KKK. Like, come on, bro. He was going off. Shout out to Lotto, man. We here. We believe in you. So Twisted Metal is cool. And also, for those of y'all that don't watch it yet, I highly recommend Reservation Dogs. That is my biggest recommendation. I think we was talking about the residential schools last episode, right?
Yeah. They made the connection between. Yeah.
Dude, the last episode that they did was about the residential schools, and it was dog. The way they did it, it was crazy. So like they had it from the point of view of a girl in the residential schools, and like the episode shows like the white the nuns and all of the pastors like abusing, killing these kids, right? But from the point of view of the girl, of the indigenous girl, all of the pastors, the nuns, all the white people, they were speaking like it was gibberish.
Oh, like Charlie Brown.
It was, and I was like, are they speaking French or something?
Yeah.
And then my girl was like, no, I think they're trying to show that these people didn't understand so they were like, shut up, sit down, but they didn't know what was going on. Yeah. So they couldn't really obey, and then they were being punished for that. So it was, the last episode was really, it hurt. It was hurtful, but it was good, you know?
Yeah.
So shout out to Reservation Dogs. I think y'all should stop it. Turn this off and go watch Reservation Dogs. Straight up, that show is really good. It's one of my favorites, bro. It's a little, sometimes it's a little left field, kind of like Atlanta. You watch Atlanta?
Yeah.
Kind of like Atlanta. Some of it is a little left field, but for the most part, it's really solid. And
I love shows like that like deviate from the norm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they definitely get in they abstract bag.
Very abstract.
Yeah.
They get in their abstract bag. Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Hell other than that though, man, I think we should start getting to these topics, brother.
Yeah, I'm with it. I guess it is a very somber episode now that we, talk about it,
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, so for the, we did our catch up, but it would be wrong of us to start this episode off without addressing what's going on in Hawaii. So for those of y'all that don't know, if y'all listening to this, I think it's West Maui? Maybe somewhere on Maui, Lahaina, they have suffered a devastating loss, an incredible wildfire that started from what some people are saying, like a detached telephone wire, like a power line.
Fucking God.
So I think at the last time that I checked, the count was 96 dead. And man, dude, like I watched and I read some stuff just to be informed when we do this on the podcast, but had it not been for that, I wouldn't have watched it because it just was sickening. 96 proclaimed dead, but they claim that they've only gone through 3-4% of the wreckage. They said that they only have 4 or 5 cadaver dogs, and they're getting more resources, is slowly coming in, but a lot of the people on the ground have been posting videos, have been posting, how to help. And before we even dive into the topic, like we encourage y'all to, look into it, read into it. There's a bunch of like, there's people saying like to stay away from the whole FEMA donations and donate directly to the people. There's a lot of people out there who are doing the groundwork without the help of the government.
Right.
I've seen videos of boats coming from other islands to come down and drop off, equipment, drop off supplies and resources. And for the most part, like if it was somewhere else, I wouldn't be comfortable with promoting, like, don't go to the big corporations, look for them directly. Like I wouldn't be saying that, right? But being able to say, like, I lived in Hawaii for a little bit, and just knowing how they are, especially amongst each other, especially in a place like Maui where it's a smaller island, so the communities are more tightly knit. Like I feel comfortable in saying, hopefully y'all can find some people to donate directly to, because more often than not, in that sect of people, everybody is there to help.
Right.
Like they even without this type of devastation, like Hawaiian people, they stick together, like for real, you know. And even and this is, I'm speaking on Oahu. I'm sure even more so in the smaller islands and the smaller communities. So yeah, I'm if they say, you know, that these bigger corporations are not really, you know, gonna do it in the way that they need help, and you know, I would say to listen to them. I would say to listen to the locals, listen to the natives, listen to the people who actually live there, and figure out a way to donate directly to, you know, maybe we could look it up and post about it on the story, you know, on the Polytickin. Yeah, so if you're listening to this sometime soon after this is posted, we are definitely going to, you know, go through some of the more direct to consumer type donations and post about that, so y'all can help if y'all can. Yeah. But yeah, man, what did you think when you seen it, and how did you feel?
Well, it was just it's just like you said earlier, right? Like I'm not as informed as I think I should be because of exactly what you said. Like, bro, it's just, I don't know. It's too sad for me, man. Like, you know, I do my best to avoid shit like that, but it's hard to avoid it when like it's your people, you know what I'm saying? So you know, and I see it in passing all the time, and it's not like I just scroll past and shit. I can't just ignore that shit. So when I watch it, I'm just like, yeah, this is why I usually ignore this shit, because man, it sucks. And that's very selfish of me. That's very selfish of me, but it's just, I don't know, man. Like I guess like I was thinking like throughout the week, like, do wildfires happen like that? But they happen like that everywhere, dog. But this is, yeah, the worst one in recorded history, you know, and the death toll is rising. So it's just, I don't know. It just made me feel like, oh, bruh, fuck, man. And seeing the before and after pictures too, I was just like, dog, like I didn't realize how that it was that bad until I see those, you know, before and after pictures, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm just like, dog, like that's, I don't know. I got nothing, bro. I can't add anything more than what everybody else is saying, because it's just such a sad situation. But I have seen videos of people, you know, going to different donation centers, you know, putting in work and trying to send it out. And I didn't even realize that, like what you just said about sending it directly to corporations and FEMA. I know nothing about that. I'm just like, bro, I'd much rather just give it out to the people or donate to, you know, to the well-known charities that are out here trying to help them. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen a lot of that on Instagram too. People posting that on their stories, like where they can go to donate, you know, and a lot of them have reached their goals. So, you know, hopefully these funds are getting to where they need to go. Yeah. I like to believe that they are. But
yeah, I definitely I do think that.
Yeah.
This group of people, Hawaiian people, and also the smaller islands of Hawaii, it's all about camaraderie. It's all about communal living. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't doubt that if you make a donation to a fund that looks like, you know, it's of the people, you know, it's direct to the, I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah. And I have no doubts about the ones that I've seen and the ones that I've donated to. So, you know, you know, anything helps, you know. Yeah. As small as that donation is, it's like, bro, anything helps, man. I don't know.
Yeah, that stuff is super sad. And I have been seeing people who, like, so there was a video, of course, of an ignorant person from the States who was upset that she couldn't go to Maui for her vacation.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the other one with the lady in the car. we can touch on that one too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So there was a video of the lady saying, oh, you know, now we have to figure out something else. This was our vacation. And she basically was like, you know, wildfires happen all the time over here, you know, it's, and you know, we don't shut down whatever. I don't know. She was saying it was upsetting just watching it. And for those of y'all,
sorry, it was such a fucking inconvenience for you and your husband, you weird ass bitch. I'm sorry.
And they put her name out there and they got her public and yeah, they should. Name and shame. Yeah. But the thing that people are not understanding, bro, like, yeah, California has a ton of wildfires every year. And yeah, other places have a ton of wildfires every year. But look at this square footage, bro. Like in California, you can have a wildfire that's 100 acres that doesn't touch one home. You can have a wildfire where there's just in Texas where there's nothing for miles, and it'll just the biggest inconvenience would be the quality of air in the surrounding counties, countries, cities or whatever.
Right.
Hawaii is not built like that. There's not like a surplus of free land, and if it is free land, it's not dead. It's not dead grass.
Yeah.
Like it's, so when you account for the fact that it wasn't mostly grass like a California wildfire or Texas wildfire, and it was mostly homes or businesses, establishments, like, and on top of that, for those of y'all that don't know, so when the power line went out, the power shut, the internet shut, and for hours before, they had no form of communication. There was no, I'm pretty sure I read there was no speakers to alert that there's something going on, and you need to, like, literally you are, and what do you, and this, I've been thinking about this too, like, what do you do if there's 60-mile-per-hour winds outside, the power's off, and it's raining? What do you do? You batten down the hatches, you stay in. That is the natural instinct of anybody who's been in that situation. It's looking crazy outside. I'm not finna hop in my car and take off somewhere. Where are you gonna go? The storm is everywhere. So I feel for them, and for the people, like, confused as to how this could happen. Like, you got no phone, no internet, no form of communication, no
they
power.
They just got their service literally, like, I think today or yesterday, bro. Like, it just got back up. And they just started getting service.
So it there's a lot of contributing factors to this, and for other people outside of it to just be and I don't know if this is true, but I've been seeing people saying, like, oh my God, these people are hopping on flights to Maui because the flights are so cheap, and they're like, oh, we're just, we can't really afford to go on vacation, so this is the only time we could go, and we're not trying to go to that part of the island. We're gonna go to a separate part. But it's like, bro, the flights are cheap because other people have to go somewhere because they have nowhere to go anymore. I did see that. I'm pretty sure it was West Maui. You can't go there now unless you're a resident, and they're gonna have placards. Like, you have to have a placard on your car, or maybe it's like a necklace, I don't know, but they're going to start restricting it, and you have to have an ID. You have to have a driver's license with your address that shows you live in Lahaina for you to even go there. So I think that's good, because I don't want, they got like a ton of people trying to go through the wreckage. I just seen a story about some girl who, her house burnt down and she found her dad's Rolex, and that was a story that New York Post decided to highlight instead of all of the families that have been killed. And,
great job, New York Post. Fuck you.
It was just, it's a lot of nastiness going on. What have you seen that you were just upset about?
That video that you sent in the note with the lady driving, when she was driving through Lahaina, right? Through the whole thing happening and shit, right? Literally on fire, you know? And she was just driving through, POV, and then, she's taking a look with her phone, and there's all the fires and shit raging around her and shit, and she's still driving through, and she just sounded like everything was just such an inconvenience to her. You know what I'm saying? It was, she just sounded so bad.
I don't know if it was inconvenient, but you can tell it's someone who's not invested in that community. Like, just, dear Lord, look at this fire.
What really pissed me, like, besides the ending, which we'll get to, the ending of that video, when she was like, I hope there's no animals in there. Bitch, close to 100 people just are dying in there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna shoot her some bail, though, because you seen the ending, right? Where there was someone there and she just
walking, and she just drove past him.
Oh, he was walking?
Yeah. Oh, wait. Was he?
Oh, maybe. Okay, that's kind of, you should have picked him up.
Man.
I thought it was. So there was another video where it was dudes, and they were frantic, and they were like, "Brother, go!" And they were, you could tell they were from there. They were super just anxious and nervous, and there was a body on the ground, and they drove past them. But like, honestly, bro, like, I was upset when I seen that, and it was just like, what the hell? How could you not? But we don't. There were some comments that were saying we don't know who was in the back seat. We don't know if they had a full car, and we also don't know if the people that were in the car were able-bodied enough to help, because they might have been suffering burns. They might have been elderly, and as soon as you open that door, all that smoke come in. They might have all gone off.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I'm not too mad I'm not that I'm not mad, but like, I could see in the moments, because there was a lot of comments saying, "Oh wow, look at, there's no compassion, blah blah." Bro, that smoke might have been thick.
Come on, man. Like, what do you, bro?
Opening that door for a little bit might have just been. It might have been too much for them to overcome.
Exactly. You're inviting more danger, like, bro. And like you just said it, bro. In the moment, bro. Like, you got to think of the people that you're with, or if you're by yourself, you have to. They always tell us, like, bro, think of your safety. Like, if something dangerous is happening, you have to think of your safety, bro.
Or if you had a kid, if I had a kid in the car, I'm not stopping for nothing.
Exactly.
That's just off top.
Exactly.
But it was super sad. And the fact that it's not even fully, they haven't even gone through everything. Man, it's devastating. My heart was broken. My heart is broken for the people out there. It sucks to see people going through that, but it hurts even more when it's people you identify with, like and there's so many like families where we got our grandmas and grandpas in the home, and they're not, if something happens, it's not like you could just be like, come on, let's hop in the car. It's a whole process to get people in, to especially the elderly. You gotta, and of course dealing with them and having them be like, oh, we need to get this or this, or just not being able to move. Some of them aren't even, they're bedridden type people. Just so I was just thinking of that the whole time, like, how many families out there was living where they were taking care of their 90-year-old grandma who, it's a process to get in the car. It's a process and then you do that while smoke is going, you do that while all of this, it was just, it was a lot. And everything that I seen, like, I tried to skip it just because I didn't want to sit and cry all day. Like, I'm not trying to sit here and be sad all day, but on the other hand, it's like, these stories have to be out. People have to be, especially these ignorant people that just, oh, another wildfire, oh, whatever. It's just like out here in California. Nobody cared when it happened to us, but it's like, dog, they compared it to Bear Paradise, the fire in Southern Cal, like near Hollywood, I think.
Yeah, like 2018.
Yeah. And I was watching the special, and they were kind of comparing it and just saying, like, this one only 60 people died, 50 people died, something like that.
Yeah.
And the Hawaii damn near is already double that, close to double that. And not even all of the wreckage has been gone through. So it's, man, prayers.
If you want to make comparisons like that, you better look at the fucking numbers and see, the damage that's been done. If you want to start making comparisons about the wildfires that go on here in California versus what happened in Maui, like, bro, it's night and day.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And
the houses were so close.
Exactly. Ain't nobody talking about like the land and the geography of how everything is out there in Hawaii, bro. Like, everything is very close, just like Samoa, bro. Like, it's see, that's what. Yeah, exactly. People don't understand that, dog.
And another thing that was super sad was there was a scientist that came out and he said, I actually published a study back in 2015 or 14 where he talked about the invasive plants that were now in Hawaii due to visitors, due to tourists, due to settlers from other countries and places that brought them here, that were not indigenous to Hawaii, not indigenous to the lands. And it's there's a reason why you don't hear about wildfires in the islands for the most part, because all of the plants that we have stay green year long. Like the it's always raining, like the clouds always come around, so it's always green. It's hard to have a wildfire when it's always green. But when you add, these different types of plants from outside places, when you add, the overpopulation, so they're going to have to build bigger houses in smaller amounts of areas. When you add, tourist attractions, like all of these different things, bro, this is what it amounts to. And I've been seeing ignorant people, bro, talking about Hawaiians always tell us not to go visit, but now they want our donations.
Oh
no, it's been disgusting, bro. It's been, and it just shows like some people they value like having a one-up other than valuing like being a human. You know what I'm saying? And it's just it's disgusting that people do this for content, but it's also just like, dang, nobody got no humanity anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, as soon as something happens, they want to compare it. As soon as something happens, they want to just say, oh, well, what about what y'all were saying the other time? And then some people have actually been concerned, like, so how do Hawaiians, or how do they expect to be to keep up with what they're doing without tourism, like without that money funneling in? How did it? And I'm just like, bro, to think that people are not capable unless they're pimping out their islands for outsiders to come in. Yeah. Like, to think that is you're underestimating the Hawaiian people. You're underestimating what they're capable of doing without this outside influence. And it's just, you're being arrogant and ignorant to bolster up your value to them. Like, no, you actually need me to visit you. You need me to tour your islands and give you my money. It's crazy, bro. Like,
so everyone's saying that. Are they of the? I mean, not that it fucking matters, but I just want to know.
It was actually a black dude.
Oh,
yeah. But I mean, it's
doesn't
not
matter.
It's not. I don't think it's a race thing. I think it's just an ignorance thing.
Yeah.
And that come in all colors, shapes, and sizes. But it's a lot, bro. Like, there's a lot going on with the topic. It's a lot of different angles that people are taking, and I'm looking at it all, and I'm just disgusted, bro. I don't like it, man. Prayers to everybody in Maui. Prayers to all the families affected. Everybody trying to recover. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, man. Damn, you're a trooper, bro. You're the realest one, because I couldn't take it, bro. I could not. I could barely watch the 30-second clips I'm watching of the fires going on, bro. I can't imagine the disgusting comments motherfuckers are saying out here, bro. I'm just like, dog, fuck you. Fuck you and Eric McIntyre. Fuck all of y'all.
And Margaret Mead.
And Margaret Mead. Fuck all y'all. Y'all suck, man. Donate to your peoples, man.
Yeah.
Help.
Shout out to them, man. Yeah, man, my fault, bro. We had to go there. We had to go.
Yeah, we did.
We
did. God damn, you put me on game, and I'm just like, bro, I did not do my due diligence at all, because I was just like, man, fuck, this shit is sad. But we have to.
Honestly, like, I did all my reading last night and the night before, just because I was just like, we had, this is something that we have to talk about. We have to be knowledgeable about, and for the, some of our followers that may not be in tune with what's going on in our community, definitely got to let them know. So, if y'all want to look it up and help out in whatever way you can, definitely, if it's not a donation, if it's a repost, if it's a retweet, if it's a, an awareness post, whatever it is, they would appreciate that all. So, yes. So next on the docket, let's
liven it up, man.
Yeah, let's liven it up a little bit.
We got it.
That was happy birthday to hip hop.
Hip hop.
Yeah.
I do it all for hip hop.
Yeah, I ended up I put out my pre-release album link on the birthday hip hop just because I was just like, you know what, we finna go there.
Yeah,
we finna do it, bro. Like,
yeah,
we have to. That's like, I seen a lot of people making posts, and I understand like the posts and stuff, but to me, I was like, I don't want to get sappy in a post, and also like, I don't know a better way to celebrate hip hop than to drop a hip hop album. So,
hey,
happy birthday, hip hop. How do you feel about hip hop, brother?
Hip hop is awesome. Rap is awesome. It's yeah, nah, that shit has just done so much for my life, bruh. You know, the music, the culture, everything, dude. Like it's done. Like I don't know how else to say it, bro. Like it just does so much for me, man. Like I just love everything about it, dude. And I'm glad, 50 years, bro. Like 50 years of this shit. That's weird to think about. And I always thought that rap started in like the 90s, but no, dog, the 80s, bro. It's always like the 90s, but bro, nah, man. Yeah, shout out to hip hop, bro, for bringing us together. Like it brought, hip hop brought us together. The homies and shit. Like, just everything that we were doing is because of this.
It started in the 70s, by the
way. Oh, it started in the 70s.
Yeah, that would be 50 years ago. Wasn't the 80s?
Oh fuck, bro. Happy birthday, hip hop! Happy birthday, hip hop!
Yeah. You know what I be tripping about? Like, especially seeing Happy Birthday Hip Hop 50 years is everybody that I know that's over 50 years old lived in a time where hip hop wasn't a thing. That's crazy to me. Like that's like not, not having jazz music be around. Like when I'm a kid and now I grow up and now jazz music is at the imagine a genre that wasn't even thought up as when you were 10 years old, and now at 60 years old you can't go anywhere without hearing it.
Yeah.
So from its inception to now, it's like literally trailblazed and took over the world. Everybody loves hip hop now. That's so crazy to me. Like what a catastrophic type of 50 years is nothing.
Yeah.
Music has been around forever. Music forms have been around forever. Classical music is out there for I don't even know how long.
Yeah.
And hip hop come in just bogart everybody. Like, man, check this out, man. 50 years, I'm gonna do this in 35.
Yeah.
I just think it's incredible, bro. Man, shout out to hip hop. It's definitely changed my life as well. From being a listener as a kid who was listening to music that really showed me that I wasn't alone. And you had sometimes as a kid, you feel misunderstood. You feel like nobody knows what you're going through. You feel like your problems are the only problems that matter. And you feel like you're the only person who has ever dealt with this. As a kid, you don't know any better. And you just feel so isolated. Like, you feel like you on that boat alone. And then all of a sudden you hear a song off of a mixtape from some random rapper from New Jersey.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you're like, wait, what? Other people feel like this? So I went from, being like a kid who casually enjoyed hip hop on the radio to finding music that really resonated with me, to where it showed me like I wasn't the only depressed kid who was alone and just felt however I felt. And then to evolve into an artist who then speaks about those same issues, and then other people come up to me and talk about it. Like it's you can't really, what are you gonna do? You can't pay that back. You can't, there's not enough words in the English dictionary to be able to express the gratitude that I feel to this life that I've been exposed to and been a part of. So yeah, man, they had a hip hop 50 concert. Nas put it together. He had a bunch of legends on there, and I think the highlight was when he brought out surprise guest Lauryn Hill, and she was on time.
Oh shit! Good job, Lauryn.
She was on time this time, so that was pretty cool. And they did their song together. I don't know if she did any extra songs, but yeah, that was pretty dope, man.
Do you remember the first music video that you saw? Like, do you remember your very first music video that you remember watching, like a rap song? Hip hop.
I don't know, because I was young. Like we had the BET and MTV as a kid, like as a baby. So I would watch whatever. But I remember the coolest one was Feel So Good by Mace.
Oh, okay.
I remember that video, seeing that video on TV and thinking it was so cool because all of the lights and all of the shiny suits and all that. I remember thinking like, oh damn, I still want a green shiny suit, honestly. I might, you know what I'm saying? I might one day I might have to hit the thrift store and cop me something like that.
You're just gonna recreate the whole music video with the fisheye lens and everything.
Hey, let's do it. I'm with
it.
How about you? You remember your first hip hop video?
I kind of do, and I think I'm gonna get laughed at for it. But it was a
like
song from
Waterfalls by Ludacris.
It was actually the 504 Boys. Do you remember the 504 Boys?
I don't. Who the hell is that?
Yeah, they're a group from Louisiana, and one of the members of the group was Currency, a very young Currency. So they I remember it was in Sacramento. I went over to the Usos house and we were watching BET, and that song came on, and I was just sitting there watching it like, what the fuck is this? Because I was already listening to, I think it was 98.5, the beat or something. I can't remember. It was like something like that, or the bomb. Something like that.
103.5 the bomb.
103.5 the bomb. Okay, I keep thinking it was like 90. Oh, whatever. But yeah, we listened to that. I listened to that all the time. Tupac videos was out, or Tupac songs, and hella like Biggie songs or whatever. But the 504 Boys, I was just like, dude, who the fuck are these Southern fools? Who are? No, I was like 6 or 7. I was like, who are these fools just talking about? I can't even remember how the song went. I think the hook was just like they just kept saying 504 Boys over and over again. But I just remember just being
like how? Like say it.
504 Boys. What? We the 504 Boys. What? That was it. I gotta look that up. But I just remember watching the video and just being like amazed at what they were doing. I was like, dude, this music is awesome. But then I get older and I start listening to, I think it was like Eminem was coming out, 50 Cent was coming out. So, the mid 2000s or the early 2000s, it was the same as you. Like it introduced like that it's actually really hard to be good at rapping. So like, you know what I mean? Like, and it just introduced me to different styles and really like trying to, just listening to it and embracing it is not just casual music playing in the background, but actually listening to what they're talking about. And I was just like, dude, this is epic shit. This is poetry, bro. Like, it's just, I don't know, man. Shout out to rap. Shout out to hip hop.
Yeah, shout out to them. I got all the respect in the world for the pioneers.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna preface this with saying that.
Okay.
And I'm not trying to diss like the old music because I understand it. When you establishing something, and you're like, if it could be like years later, it's looked at as basic, right? We could look at like some of the older hip hop, KRS-One, Kool Herc, whatever, and we could look at it and say, man, the rhyme scheme was basic and this and that. How could you call that basic when before them there was nothing? Yeah. So you can't really, you have to start at 1 to get to 5. Right. You can't start at like we as a hip hop community are at a 10, right? Mm-hmm. We can't look at the people who established the first step all the way through the 9th step and look down at them because, well, why, this one, the only reason you at step 10 is because they was at step 1 at one point.
Right.
I respect it. Utmost respect, I salute it, right? Mm-hmm. But sometimes when them step 1 dudes be coming up trying to dead balance. So for those of y'all that don't know, Melle Mel, who is a legendary hip hop rapper, he's part of, the very pioneers of this stuff. Mm-hmm. He recently dropped a diss to Eminem because he's been jawing at Eminem, and Eminem finally took a jab at him in a song. And Melle Mel responded, and boy, oh boy, the internet was ablazing.
I didn't see I only seen a couple of things where people going in. I didn't know it was that bad, but man, I listened to the song itself and I was just like, dude, this shit is fucking terrible, bro. This shit is terrible. It sucks, man. And I'm glad you prefaced everything. You know what I'm saying? Talking about Melle Mel and his status, that iconic status, but dog, that shit was terrible. He counted to 8 battling Eminem, bro. Okay.
You look like a roach just crawled out your book bag.
Yeah. I didn't see what everybody else was saying, but I just know that song is trash and it's hilarious, and I'm not surprised people had something to say about it.
It was.
You sound so hurt and disappointed.
It's okay. So check this out.
This is the spirit of hip hop, though. This is it. Like motherfuckers dissing each other and talking shit.
Oh yeah, competitive. It's a competitive sport. Hip hop is damn near a combat sport. The way it's so competitive, I get it.
This is it.
I would love for somebody to diss me, bro. I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting on it. Anyways, I just don't understand how you could be this established, like be a pioneer, and not have someone around you tell you like, "Yo, OG, that ain't it." That's all he needed. That's all he needed. He just needed somebody to be like, OG, yeah, nah, man, let's not drop that. Yeah. But he did drop it, and he became the laughingstock. Everybody was looking like, and then he did apologize. He took it down and he apologized, and he just said he was just trying to be competitive.
And that's great.
Yeah.
That's great. But I mean, if you're trying to be competitive, why take it down? Keep it up.
I think he felt like he crossed some lines.
Like how?
Hell if I know. I thought he was all over the lines. Like he wasn't coloring in the line. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, what?
No, he crossed no lines at all, man. If anything, Eminem got his ass.
I hope I don't get to the point where if I'm rapping, because I would love to rap till I'm 80. But I would hate to get to a point where I'm rapping and it just sounds dated. I feel like I might already be there and not even know. Yes. That might be me. That might be me now. But geez, to be that oblivious, bro. Oh, I hope that never happens. Wait. Side note: have you ever been told your music was whack?
Yeah.
From who?
I think from people online. Yeah, Facebook.
Oh, no, I got told it straight to my face, bro.
Okay.
I was in Samoa. And I remember I had done like a verse over that Drake song. I forgot. It's like a very R&B-ish type beat.
Okay.
And it was like, I don't know. I tried to flip it. You know, I was doing stupid stuff. I was trying to flip it, and I was like, da-da-da-da-da-da. Like I was trying to rap like that, right? I thought it was cold, bro. So I was sitting at the table at the Huts in Samoa, and then there was a girl next to me, and then I was listening to the song, and I guess she had asked me like, "Oh, what are you listening to?" Because in Samoa, you just talk to, and I'm pretty sure I was familiar with her, and so I was like, "Oh yeah, check this out, it's my new song." So I put it in her ear, and we was listening to it together. And I'm sitting on my side thinking like, "Whoa, you hear their multi-syllabic schemes, You hear the double entendres." And I'm doing like this, and I'm leaning forward, and she's like moving a little bit, and then she like looks at me, and she goes, "Do you have anything else?"
Oh man!
She was like, "This is nice for if." Maybe to, I don't know, go to sleep.
Oh my God, bro. No, my heart would have been broken, dog.
My face, I don't know if it was red visually, but physically, my face was so hot. I felt so embarrassed, bro. It was bad. I was just like, no, that's all I got. I got to go to class.
You still had an hour.
I was bad, bro. I think I went and sat in the bathroom or something. What does she know? She doesn't know real hip hop.
Yeah, she doesn't know rap, dude. Yeah, bro. What's the worst comment you've ever gotten? Do you know?
That Yohani killed me on the song.
Oh,
I remember that. Miley, shout out to the Miley.
Yes, shout out to Miley.
Oh man, Seth, man, do your thing, but I'm gonna be real, bro. The monster killed you on this song. But you know what the worst part is? He commented on the Facebook post where I posted the song. I think he did it on SoundCloud, and he also tweeted about it like separately.
God damn, Miley, shit.
I was like, damn. Like, I get it. But damn. Like, what the... How about you? What was the worst?
It was from I think I posted on Facebook. I posted on Facebook, and there was a comment from, I think, a Tina. A Tina, bro. Yeah, bro. Reverend's wife was straight talking shit, dude. Hellish shit. He's like, you know what? It's probably got the parental advisory sticker on there because, or some shit like that. Like, why do you have the parental advisory sticker on there? What this music can't be for kids? It's like, but it's not for kids. Well, maybe this is why you don't have a fucking job.
Wait, she said that to you?
Yeah, bro. Because I think I posted the let it move you, bro. Bro, she went off, bro. Dog, she was going. Yeah, I'll tell you exactly who it was after this, bro. Yeah.
Wait,
oh yeah.
Wait. So you were going back and forth with the pastor's wife?
Yeah. And I was just trying to, because you don't know rap, man. You don't know hip hop like I do. You know what I'm saying? But she was just like, you know what? Maybe you have to put that on. You have to do this because you don't have a job. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, God damn, this is a reverend's wife. Is this what they teach y'all on the phone? Don't, dude, I swear, bro. Oh my God, my blood is boiling right now thinking about it, bro.
Wait. It was so she befriended you on Facebook, so you know her.
No, she didn't. No, I think it was just one of those things that I posted, and I think LJ might have shared it. LJ might have shared it. Somebody from Samoa shared it, bro. And it just, yeah, shout out to her, man. I hope you're doing great. Oh yeah, and you was going back. Yeah, I was going back and forth. Wait, I was hurt. The kicker is that she deleted all the comments, bro. She deleted them, so now it just looks like I'm an idiot talking to myself.
What was the spices you got?
I didn't talk shit to her. I was just telling her like, yo, this song is about, these songs are about, the struggle or whatever. I don't have a job, so, and I think
she was talking about the song.
Yeah, bro. Dog. She was talking about the song.
So she watched it.
Yo, I can't remember if it was, I think it was the link to the whole thing, bro. The link to the whole thing or just the link to the video, bro. Bro, she was going in, bro. Like, maybe this is why you don't have a job. Oh my God. Yo, shout out to the internet for making us feel secure behind a fucking God, bro. At least that girl said that to your face while she was listening to that shit, bro. At least, yeah, but old girl had the freedom to delete it all, bro.
I need to see this, bro. Is your side of the conversation still there?
I don't know. I haven't even checked. I don't want to look at that, bro.
You need to tell me some keywords so I can Google it in Facebook search.
I got you, man. I got you, bro. Oh my God, dude. Yeah, just know that is stuck with me. That's stuck with me for years, bro.
Oh, you know what? Since we go in there, I remember I did a remix to Cutthroat. I forgot what song from Cutthroat.
I actually remember this, yeah.
And then a girl from Shoreview, she was just like, she tagged. She's like, I said, man, this sucks. Don't ever touch my brother's music again. You trash. You garbage. And she was talking.
I remember, dog.
I just remember seeing it and just ignoring it. I was just like, look, man, they look like they could fight. I was like, it was like they was having a whole conversation. It was like a bunch of talking girls just like going back and forth, like, yeah, sis, he trash. He should never touch our brother's music.
Oh.
And then years later, after I dropped the song called Trust Issues, she came back and she was like, hey, this song actually slapped, man. I was wrong. That was cool.
Yeah, you were wrong.
But no, she wasn't wrong back then.
Yeah.
Because I sucked in the beginning. But even though you suck, it hurts to hear it. It hurts to hear it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Speaking of Facebook hate, I did get like one of my cousins. She had shared my music, and then some dude was like, "Man, this dude sucks." And like I remember, it was real close to when my cousin got killed. Rest in peace, Lil Lee. And so like everybody was kind of just being upset at the world. And I remember my dad. He was like, "Hey, cuz, who is you? You barking up the wrong tree, cuz." That's exactly what he wrote. He said, "Hey, cuz, who is you? You barking up the wrong tree, cuz." And then he calls me. I'm in school. I'm in college. My dad calls me and he's like, "Hey, cuz, is this your homie?" What are you talking about? What are you talking about? He's like, "This fool over here on Facebook talking crazy, cuz. Who is this?" It's like, I don't know who that is. I never heard that name before.
Yeah.
All right, cause say let or not say let. He was like, all right, cause yeah, cool, yeah. While late 5, I was like, what the hell just happened?
While late 5, bro. He was ready. The head was ready.
And then he called. I talked to him later because I was in class. Like I was like, what the hell? He called me 4 times. I'm like, what the hell?
Nice
international calling.
You don't give a damn. He's going to bat for you, bro.
I called him back. He's like, yeah, I know where Cuz from. Yeah, I already know. I found out. I was like, okay, that's enough, dude. Just chill out, bro. He was pissed. Pops was ready to go. He on go mode, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. That's funny, bro. Shout out to hip hop, man.
Yeah, shout out to hip hop, man.
Shout out to hip hop. Shout out to the Polytickin that Marcus was about to fight.
Oh my God. Yeah, shout out to her, man. I hope you're doing good things for your community.
She's not.
You weren't, but yeah, she's not because you weren't doing it back then.
She's a pastor's wife. She's married to a thief. Anyway,
you better tell them, dog.
Oh man, hold on. Speaking of hip hop, we got one more topic before we probably
we do. Fuck.
Yo, man. I just want to say shout out to the California judicial system. You guys don't always get it right, but this time you did.
Whoa.
You did.
Whoa.
Tory Lanez was sentenced to 10. It's not that hot. It's correct. Tory Lanez was sentenced to 10 years. It's probably going to do 80% of that. Probably going to do 50% of that. But still, any percent of that, I love it. Did you see what was going on? And did you see the court case and all of that covered?
No. Nope.
Marcus don't give a damn about nothing. If it ain't cyberpunk, do not care.
Well, let me ask you something. From the beginning of this entire thing, did your opinion on the situation change at all, or was it still the same?
No, because I never liked Tory Lanez.
Well, I mean, you didn't like him as like a person, but like as far as like the case and shit, like did you like nothing like after everything that was presented and shit, court of public opinion, whatever, like your opinion on the whole thing just didn't change from beginning to end to his sentencing?
Yeah, so
because I remember in the beginning, my fault, bro. I just remember in the beginning that everybody was, obviously on Megan's side, and then Tory would come out with something and then it was switched. Like, the discourse always changed, especially within the first couple months of it happening and shit, and then it goes down. And then next thing I know, it's been what, like 2 years, and now he's sentenced to 10. Like he's sentenced to 10. Like I don't know.
So from my understanding of the case, from everything I've read and seen over the years, what I believe happened, I believe they got into an argument. I believe maybe the other girl, Kelsey, might have shot
right
around the area. And then I think Tory might have wrestled the gun away. And maybe that was the situation. Maybe he didn't shoot. I don't know. But the bottom line is, so the girl, Kelsey, she came out and she talked to the cops at the time that it happened. And she told the whole story about how they was getting into an argument and Tory shot at Meg while she was outside. She shot at the ground or whatever. She told that whole story. She texted somebody and said, Tory shot Meg, help. Tory was locked up and, when he first got arrested, and he was on the phone saying he was drunk and he was sorry that things happened, whatever. He didn't say that he did it exactly. But when the court case started, Kelsey recanted her whole testimony. She took it all back. She took an immunity deal to where she could not be charged as long as she testified. I feel like that they planned it. I feel like Tory and his camp planned it for her to get immunity and then to also recant her statement so that it would further help Tory out. Because then in court, it's like they're saying, oh, do you know what happened? She's like, oh, I don't remember. I was drunk. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. I don't remember. And so basically she didn't help out at all.
Nice.
So during the court case, her testimony didn't mean anything because she just kept saying she didn't know. She didn't know. She didn't know. And I feel like they really banked on that because they felt like, oh, that testimony was the only thing tying Tory to the gun. But the defense ended up talking about a certain recording from, like, so in court, if you're Megan's side, you can't introduce some like anything you introduce when it's your time to talk, it's your time to present evidence. The other side can ridicule it as well. The testimony that she gave, that she recanted, that it was like off the board.
Right, so nobody could talk about it. Okay.
But so Megan's side couldn't talk about it. Tory's side could, because they're the ones who struck it out. And they actually did. They ended up referencing a piece of that. So then Megan's side was able to bring the whole recording in, like 10 minutes of it. And they were able to play that whole recording for the jury.
Wait, a recording of what again?
Of her admitting that Tory shot Meg.
Oh, right, before recanting it and taking the immunity deal. Okay.
So then they were able to listen to that. And then the defense, so Tory's side, they had this guy who had a Ring camera, and he recorded, he's seen everything from a balcony. They had him come up. And when he came up, he was supposed to be in defense of Tory. But he actually said, no, I seen the guy come out, he grabbed the gun and he shot the gun at her.
Oh.
And that was a nail in the coffin. The issue with it was Tory and his side, they were leaking all these documents to the public. They were trying to win the court of public opinion, and in my opinion, they did. Because at first everyone was definitely on the Meg side, but then, bro, like everybody's on Tory's side now. Like especially at this moment, it's so many people that's looking at Meg like she lied on different occasions. She lied about breaking her foot on glass, and she lied about all these things. I don't get it. I've always thought Tory was guilty. Now that he got his time, it's not that I'm like excited about it, but like, good for them. She deserved justice. And also all these people getting busted writing letters to the judge for a character witness for Tory. Iggy Azalea, she wrote a letter talking about how Tory was a nice guy and how she could never see him hurting anyone. And those letters were made public. They didn't know that the letters were going to be made public. So she was super upset. But from the podcast that I listened to, like with lawyer people talking, that's normal for all of that to be public knowledge.
Oh, okay.
So
wait, those letters for character witness? Oh, okay.
Yeah, the letters that are written to the judge, they're normally public.
Okay.
So the fact that her letter got leaked, I think even Mario wrote a letter.
Mario?
Oh, I want to
wait. Let me love you, Mario.
Some random dude. I don't know. It was Mario or Usher. It was one of those R&B singing type
hope
dudes.
It's Mario.
Yeah. So I'm not a fan of
you
Meg.
Should let me love you.
You should let him free.
Wildin', bro. Wildin'. Wow. Yeah, I'm glad I stayed away from this shit because fuck all that. God damn, that was a lot of information. And Tory Lanez sucks.
I don't
and
like
on top
him.
of all that, his music sucks. On top of being a terrible person, like I hated his persona. And I seen the video of his dad trying to like appeal to everybody after he got out and he was holding the baby. Like
it's Rock Nation.
It's Rock Nation. Yeah, I seen that. And like it was just like, oh man, this sucks all around. I don't want to pay attention to this. So now that you're telling me all that, I'm like, God damn, I'm glad I avoided that.
And it doesn't help during the court casing where he was waiting on his sentencing. He get caught up on video, him and his team beating up August Alsina.
Oh yeah, yep.
And also him and his team previously. I mean, this is why I really didn't like him, because he had an issue with Dax. Yeah, Dax.
Yeah.
And he had his security beat Dax up too.
Yeah, and he recorded himself like pressing him and shit, like telling him to apologize and shit. And Dax was just like, bruh.
It's like little man syndrome. I don't know, Napoleon complex type stuff. I don't know what you call it, but I just don't like him, bruh.
Yeah.
I hope he does the 10, and I hope they ban him from the country. He's Canadian.
Yeah, he's going where you at. He's from Canada.
What's up, bro? You know where I'm at? You don't know where I'm at, man.
Seth gonna catch his fade in 10 years. Hell yeah.
That little dude finna come up and see me while I'm serving soup to him.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I heard you had a problem, fool.
Shut the hell up and take your soup, Tory. Shut the fuck up. Loser.
So yeah, my fault. I didn't know you didn't really know about the sentencing. I would have took that off the list.
Oh no, I just put that on there. I was like, I seen the headline. I was like, oh damn, we've got 10 years. Oh, throw that shit on there.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
Definitely
Fuck you, Tory Lanez. You suck. So
does
Eric McIntyre. Fuck you.
Oh no, we need a topic where we both talking to end it off. So we're gonna go with, would you go to a Renaissance fair?
Oh my god. Oh, damn, bro.
You know why this is so funny?
Why?
Because if I show my girl this, she'll probably be like, oh, did you want to talk about that? Because I've talked about it with her.
Oh,
she wouldn't be like, wait, Marcus wanted to do that too? Y'all really is twins.
Yeah.
What made you think of a Renaissance fair?
I was watching my old coworker's story, and she went to like medieval times and the Renaissance fair, and my other old coworker's story where he took his son to medieval times for his birthday. So I was like, bruh, yeah, that shit looks tight, bro. You get to watch people joust, like, and I'm trying to drink mead and eat the big ass leg of mutton or whatever the fuck, like, bro. You know what I'm saying? Off with his head type shit. Like, that shit looks fun. And the Renaissance fair, too, just looks awesome to be at, bro. Like, they got axe throwing. I'm sure I can just get fucking turned over there and throw some axes. You know what I'm saying? It just looks like a fun time.
I'm not going to lie, bro. What's that movie? Is it A Knight's Tale?
With Heath?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where he's jousting?
Mm-hmm.
I always wanted to be like, bro, I want to do that. Like, I feel like it's easy, but I guess maybe not that easy.
Yeah. First off, you got to learn to ride a horse, okay? You got to learn to ride the horse. That shit is hard. And second, you have to hold a long-ass pole and aim it for a guy's chest. Like, that sounds crazy. That sounded crazy.
Yo,
hey, yo.
What was going on back then? Well, nothing was going on. That's why
Yeah,
it was
nothing.
just doing it.
Yeah, there was not much going on back then. People were just dying from the plague or whatever. They had whatever the fuck. They was just dying.
It was just dying from not washing their hands.
For real.
Imagine you die because you forget, damn, I didn't wash my hands today. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah, people were dying by like 25, 30 back then, bro. Dying to like dysentery. You know what I'm saying?
That's horrible, bro.
Yeah. So, I mean, all they had was jousting.
Who came up with that? You know, I guess they would probably look at us funny too. Because we looking at jousting like that seems crazy. But then they probably come like, wait, so millions of people watch 5 guys try to put a ball in a hoop?
Yeah.
Exactly. If you break down any kind of sport, it sounds crazy, but jousting, like who is that a sport or was it to the death?
I think it was to the, I want to say to the death. I kind of want it to be to the death. It's fucking awesome.
Well, they're all dead now. So.
Well, okay, yeah. Yeah. What, fucking too early?
But I don't know. But like what?
Well, think about it, bro. Like, they had no phones, no nothing back then. So the only entertainment they had, they knew how to ride horses. Like, bro, let's just beat the shit out of each other with these sticks, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're not going outright duels.
I can't imagine like jousting with someone. Mm-hmm. First of all, that's
yeah. Hey, yo.
I can't imagine jousting with someone and then after like going to the bar.
Yeah, right. Or shaking
like
his head. Like,
you was real close to killing me, bro. Like, I don't want to chill with you at the pub.
Right.
You know, like the watering can. Like,
yeah.
I just wondered, like, was it because didn't Heath almost die in that? He got a splinter. He got like a splinter in his chest.
Oh God, that's a death sentence right there.
Yeah.
Back then, just like a splinter in the finger. That was it, bro. You're losing a finger. That was it.
Put some ale on that wound.
Yeah, for real.
Better put some owl feathers on it. Like, yo, man, just getting sick back in the day, that's like getting sick of South Moore, bro. You gotta go to LBJ. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
You're gonna go to the chapels.
For real. You better set up the arrangements right now. Write your will.
That's crazy. Yeah, I would definitely go to a Renaissance fair.
Hell yeah.
It looked fun. You know, the people always look fun. You see that one where they had like foam weapons and they have a shield, like a sword, and some of them have like I follow them on Instagram.
Is this LARPing, live action role playing?
Maybe. It just looks like a fight though. Like I don't think it's like part of the Renaissance thing, but they just fight. So then it'll be dudes like they'll go and they always got to do it in slow motion because I don't really understand what's going on when it happens. Right. But they're just like and they got a shield. They got a girl. She got a bow and arrow, and like the end of her arrow tips is like little bags of cotton. So then she shoots it, and then she got hit you like, "Oh, hit you!" Like,
yeah, like if they hit you in the arm, they have to like put it behind their back and then fight with the other arm, like it's gone, right?
Something like that. Yeah.
Okay. Jesus, yeah, I do that too. I do all of it. I want to fun as hell,
bro. I want to 1v1 you in that, bro.
I'll 1v1 you in that.
Let's do it.
Okay, yeah, let's do it
right now.
Okay. Just book my flight, go to Canada right now.
We got another tier.
Yeah.
Marcus versus Sefa and LARPing. We got another tier. We were looking for it.
Yeah, help book the flight to get there.
Oh my God. You know what? I feel like the people that listen to us too, they would love to would love to watch that.
Oh shit, bro.
We would be the most unathletic LARPers. Straight up. I'd be like, you got my belly.
Yeah. Just give up after a minute, like, bro. Let's go get some mutton. Let's go get some meat, bro.
Where's the cafeteria?
Yeah.
Shout out to the Renaissance people, man. You know,
yeah.
Shout
out to the Renaissance people.
I used to think y'all was weird.
Yeah.
Now, you know, I can't knock you. You know, the world sucks, so I would definitely want to try to live somewhere else. I get it. The more the older I get, the more I realize, you know, some of the stuff that I looked at as like unimportant or just like, why would you waste your time, bruh? This is my life. I'm gonna do what I want to do with my life. Bro.
I want to do everything.
If these people feel like that makes them happy, they want to go and, you know, here he do it to it, brother.
Wench, hand me my mead, wench.
Yeah, where's the town harlots?
Charlatan.
It would be Marcus. Marcus is the town harlot.
I'm not the town harlot, bro.
Oh, snaps. Taking his shirt off. They're like, there's no pool here, sir. It's okay.
That would be me with the British accent. It's okay. It's okay.
I feel like Marcus would just be so different in the Renaissance. Like, if you get to choose your character, Marcus would be he'd probably walk around with like a little monocle.
Yeah.
Good day, fair maidens. Marcus would be one of those, bro.
Hell yeah.
Go to the bar and ask if they got some like obscure Russian whiskey or something. I'd like a General Tso.
General Tso? This guy, bro. Why is it always gotta go back to food and hot sauce and chill?
Go to the bar and eat some food.
You think, can I get some General Tso's? Get a shot at General Tso's.
Oh man! Other than I don't have anything else, bro. What you got?
Appreciate y'all for listening and tuning in, man. I know this is a long episode, and it's
we had to make somber. Up. We had to make up for the
it was very somber, but it had to be said and it had to be talked about. I mean, shit, I learned something. You know me, bro. I'm ignorant as hell. So
for real, man.
For real, man. Goddamn.
Yeah, that's probably why you ain't got no.
What?
You should fight that lady, bro.
I'm saying, bro. But
call me after this. Call me after this. I want to look her up.
Of course. I got you. Just again, appreciate y'all for still tuning in with us, man. Each and every week. You know what it is, man. Patreon.com/Polytickin Podcast. You know where to get this episode early. That's it, man. You know what it is. I don't know how else to say it, bro. You know? It's all love.
Yes, sir.
From me, you know?
From us.
From us. Sorry. I'm sorry. From us. It's love from us, okay? We're in this together.
Yeah, man. Nothing else, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday, hip hop. You know, prayers to everybody in Maui. Shout out to the Falikua that was getting at Marcus on Facebook. And don't drop the soap, Tory Lanez. I'm out.
This has been another episode of the Polytickin Podcast. You nerds. Marcus, Sefa, we out. Go 5.
Yeah, 5.
Soy 4. 5.